Hello, welcome to the mineral world. So today we are going to learn about something new. So stay tuned and let's jump into the introduction of our topic today. So what is minerals? Minerals are inorganic substances required by the body in small amount for a variety of functions. It contains only atoms of the same elements and are in multiple chemical forms. Minerals also play a key functional roles in food, and these include the formation of bones and teeth. Is there a type of minerals in mineral? Yes, it is. Some minerals are needed in larger amounts than the others, such as calcium, phosphorus, magnesium, sodium, potassium, and chloride. But others are required in smaller quantities, and that's sometimes called as a trace mineral. What is trace minerals? Trace minerals is iron, zinc, iodine, fluoride, selenium, and copper. Despite being required in smaller amounts, these trace minerals are no less important than the other minerals. Now we all know about the mineral, but what is the function? The functions of mineral is to build strong bones and teeth. It is also to control body fluids inside and outside cells in our body. And lastly, it can turn the food we eat into the energy. Did you know that minerals contain 0 calorie? So drink a lot of mineral water, okay? Okay, let's move to the foods. What is the type of food that rich in minerals? Yes, nuts and seeds, eggs, beans, avocados, shellfish, and organ meat. This kind of food is rich in minerals, so go get them and eat. Alright? Okay, last part of introduction to mineral that you need to know is that minerals and vitamins are kind of similar. So what is the difference and the similarities between vitamins and minerals? So the similarities is minerals do not contribute energy, calories, to the diet. Minerals also have diverse functions within the body and working with enzymes to facilitate chemical reaction as well as vitamins. They also required in the diet in very small amount. So we know the similarities, but what is the difference? The differences is, whereas vitamins are organic compounds, minerals are inorganic compounds. Unlike vitamins, some minerals contribute to the building of body structures. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hello everyone, thank you for still watching. I believe that each and every one of you had already gained some idea regarding mineral from my friend, right? So now it is my turn to walk you through the classification of minerals. Minerals are divided into two groups, major minerals and trace minerals. The first group is major minerals, which is also known as macro minerals. The amount needs to be taken is more than 100 mg per day. The minerals in this group are sodium, chloride, calcium, sulfur, magnesium, potassium, and phosphorus. In our body, we need at least 5 grams of these minerals. The next group is trace minerals, which is also known as micro minerals. These minerals need to be taken more than 20 mg per day, but not more than 100 mg. The type of minerals in this group are zinc, copper, iron, iodine, fluoride, chromium, molybdenum, manganese, and selenium. Since they are trace minerals, our body only needs them in a small amount, as small as less than 5 grams. Some of you might be wondering, how do we get iron from cereals? How do we get calcium from milk? And how do we get sulfur from vegetables? Here's how. Minerals are richly available in soil. As the plants grow, they absorb the minerals from the soil, and when we eat from the plant source, we get the mineral. Other than that, we get the mineral indirectly by eating animal products from the animal that eat plants. Not to forget, we also get the minerals from the water that we drink. Now that you have gained another information about minerals, congratulations, and stay tuned for another interesting adventure in Mineral World.
Hi there, it's me, Miss Penny, aka Miss Peanuts. Welcome to my world. Did you know peanuts are legumes that are originated in South America, and we have a variety names such as crown nuts, earth nuts, and goobers. We have a benefits on food, which is rich in protein, fat, and also good source of fiber. Studies show that peanuts may even be useful for weight loss and may be able to reduce risk of diabetes. It's stated that peanuts that are added to a high glycemic load meal such as bagel, they actually keep the blood sugar stabilized so the blood level does not rise too high or too quickly. According to American Diabetes Association, they rank peanuts and other nuts as a diabetes superfoods. Besides, peanut also rich in multiple natural micronutrients including minerals such as potassium, calcium, magnesium, and also phosphorus. Maintaining fluid and electrolyte balance is a critical function in the human body, and this function is taken care of by potassium. It also plays an important role in the brain and nerve functions and for muscle development. Next, calcium plays an important role in the normal functioning of the visual cycle and the mechanism of blood coagulation and in the strengthening of bones. Meanwhile, phosphorus helps to synthesize protein for the growth, maintenance, and repair of cells and tissues. Besides, magnesium is needed to provide a healthy immune system, promotes normal blood pressure, and helps to regulate blood sugar levels. People who consume peanuts have shown a higher level of magnesium. Now, I have mentioned earlier the benefits of minerals in peanuts for the human body. So, how can we know the amount for minerals that contain in the peanuts? According to research at the et al. On 2003, they did the approximate analysis and physico-chemical properties of groundnuts. 7 inorganic elements such as sodium, potassium, calcium, magnesium, phosphorus, and also zinc were determined in a groundnut sample by using atomic absorption spectroscopy. Modified phosphomolybdate method was used by using the Benedict's colorimetry. Based on the analysis, they stated that the predominant elements found in groundnut oils were sodium, potassium, and also phosphorus with 42, 705.11, and 10.55 mg per 100 gram. The presence of calcium, magnesium, and phosphorus is a good indication that the groundnut is rich in the minerals for bone formation. Calcium is very essential in the blood clotting, muscle contraction, and in certain enzymes in metabolic process. Low calcium phosphorus ratio facilitates calcification of calcium in the bone, while the high calcium phosphorus ratio helps to increase the absorption of calcium in the small intestine. Also, sodium-potassium ratio is very important in the body for prevention of high blood pressure. As a conclusion, groundnut characteristically contain high level of oil and protein with low level of moisture, ash, and carbohydrate. This makes it a potential source of edible oil. Therefore, the low ash content is indicative of low level of inorganic impurities and it qualifies the oil as a good source of mineral element. So, why we use atomic absorption spectroscopy in mineral analysis? AAS is a very useful tool for determining the concentration of specific mineral in a sample. The principle of AAS involves the absorption by free atoms of an element through the application of characteristic wavelengths of electromagnetic radiation from a light source. This method is very sensitive and enables to detect small amount of an element of 1 ppm using flame procedure.
In their elemental form, metals will absorb ultraviolet light when they are exposed by heat. The AAS instrument looks for a particular metal by focusing a beam of UV light at a specific wavelength through a flame and into a detector.
However, there is a limitation on using EAS, which a separate lens is required for the analysis of each of the elements. Besides, metal like aluminum, titanium, molybdenum, tungsten, and silicon, which is easily form oxidized in the flame, cannot be analyzed using EAS. And lastly, if the two samples element absorb at the same wavelength, the analysis cannot detect the elements simultaneously.
Function of minerals is to control body fluids inside and outside the cells. Groundnut characteristically contain high level of oil and protein with low level of moisture, ash, and carbohydrate. The low ash content is indicative of low level of inorganic impurities. The source of minerals also has been identified as well as the classifications. That's all from us. Thank you.